Welcome to Introduction to Large Language Models. Large language models, or LLMs for short, are a subset of deep learning. They intersect with generative AI, which is also a part of deep learning. We already explained that generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can produce new content, including text, images, audio, and synthetic data. But what are large language models? When we use the term large language models, we refer to large general purpose language models that we can pre train and then fine tune to meet our needs for specific purposes. But what do we mean by pre trained and fine tuned? Think about the process of training a dog. Typically, you instruct your dog on basic commands like sit, come, down, and stay. These commands are usually enough for day to day life, assisting your dog in becoming a well behaved dog in the neighborhood. However, when you require a dog to fulfill a special role, such as a security dog, a guide dog, or a police dog, additional specific training becomes necessary. The same principle applies to large language models. Just like the specialized training prepares dogs for their unique roles, fine tuning a pre trained large language model enables it to perform specific tasks efficiently and accurately, whether it's sentiment analysis or machine translation. The model can be honed to excel in the desired domain. These models undergo training with a broad focus, preparing them to address the standard language related tasks like text classification, a widely used natural language processing task which involves categorizing text into organized groups based on its content. Question answering, which is a significant task in natural language processing, where the model is trained to understand and respond to inquiries accurately, essentially simulating the human ability to comprehend and answer questions. Document summarization, where the model is tasked with producing a concise and fluid summary of a large text, maintaining the essence and primary ideas. And text generation across multiple industries, creating human like text which can be tailored to specific industries, whether it's drafting emails in corporate communication, creating product description in e commerce, or generating patient reports in healthcare. These models possess the capability to be fine tuned in order to solve unique challenges within various sectors, including retail, finance, and entertainment, utilizing comparatively smaller field specific datasets. For example, in retail, they can be used for personalized product recommendations based on text data, while in finance, they can aid in predicting market trends from financial reports. Or in the entertainment industry, they might assist in script generation or content recommendation, showcasing the flexibility and wide applicability of large language models. Let's further break down the concept into three major features of large language models. Large language models are large, general purpose, and pre trained and fine tuned. Let's discuss each of them separately. The term large refers to two things. Firstly, it points out to the massive size of the training dataset, sometimes reaching the scale of petabytes. Secondly, it points to the immense number of parameters involved. In the realm of machine learning, these parameters are often called hyperparameters. Essentially, these parameters act as the memory and knowledge that the machine gains during model training. They often outline the proficiency of a model in addressing a task, such as predicting text. By adjusting these parameters, we can fine tune the model's performance for more precise prediction. General purpose means that the models are powerful enough to solve commonplace everyday problems. This concept is led by two reasons. Firstly, human language exhibits a universal nature, irrespective of the distinct task it's applied to. Secondly, we have to consider resource limitations. Only a limited number of organizations have the ability to train these massive language models, which require extensive datasets and a massive amount of parameters. So, why not let these organizations construct foundational language models that others can use? This brings us to the final aspect of large language models: pre training and fine tuning. Essentially, this means that a large language model is first pre trained for broad use cases, using an extensive dataset, collecting a wide range of linguistic patterns and knowledge. Following this pre training stage, the model is then fine tuned to cater to particular goals using a relatively smaller, more specialized dataset. This two-step process ensures the model maintains a broad base of understanding while also being able to deeply understand and generate predictions specific to a given field or task. And with that, we wrap up our introduction to large language models. In the next video, we will discuss some of the benefits of using LLMs.